Commentary here tonight. We're very honoured to have Sam Greco and Tibet Hamza. And gentlemen, have you ever seen anything like this?
This is a capacity crowd. This is where you'd want to defend your title.
Absolutely, and we're going ringside very, very quickly to our main ring announcer here tonight in Howard Lee.
Our ringside judges, Malcolm Bulner, Bruce Haynes, George Zachariah, tolling the bell, Nick Zachariah. Scheduled journey, 7 rounds. Sponsor, Sterling Security. This is World Title Super Fight number 1. Your promoters, Mr. Tarık Solak, Mr. Nick Kamnos.
Entertainment Centre. Ian?
Absolutely, and the atmosphere is great. Tibet, of course, you've got something to consider also. You've been challenged to a fight. We'll talk about that a little later on. Sure right at the moment, it's all about dollars, I guess.
It certainly is.
Well, that's life, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our semi-main event. 7 rounds of scheduled journey for the International Sport Karate Association Super Middleweight Championship of the World. In the blue corner, would you welcome Dobrovecha from Split in Croatia, twice professional full contact and kickboxing champion of his country, scaling 72.5 kilograms, with a record of 8 bouts, 8 wins, 5 knockout. His mentor, Harry Gurkan, in the corner. Would you welcome to Australia, scaling 72.5 kilograms, Ivica Kucusic. Wearing Utah trunks, royal blue, yellow. Across the ring from Knox City, Melbourne, Australia, Jamal Hassan Claudio Ferrante. He captured the ISCA World Super Middleweight Championship at Festival Hall in March. His record reads 15 bouts, 14 wins, 1 loss, 10 by knockout. WKA South Pacific Victorian and Australian champion. Wearing black trunks, black and blue with gold trim, defending champion, Gürkan Özkan. Your third person, won the belt tolls, Joseph Lanciana. Joseph.
We've got 7 rounds. Okay, let's keep the queen and listen to my command at all times. Any questions? Good. Any questions, Jamal? Close gloves and have a good quick fight.
As you can see, Ian, referee giving direct instructions to both fighters.
Absolutely, and it was interesting to say the atmosphere. I can't believe it here at the moment. It's the place has just come alive. I thought it was good earlier in the night. It's electric here. This is an exciting semi-main event. Defending a heavyweight champion, or the championship of any division, is a moment, of course, of excitement. But this is a great match, and I'm looking forward to it.
That's right. A lot of nationalism in this fight. A lot of Turkish people here, a lot of Croatians here. Fiery start.
Oh, good jab there by Gurkan.
Both fighters very quick.
Circulates in the blue trunks. Ozkan in the black.
Oh, Gurkan landing a heavy one on the left.
Circulates trying to pick his mark.
Gurkan scored that flat on the nose there.
Oh, Gurkan. There he goes, a straight right hand. Gurkan here.
I think he's got the Croatian in a bit of trouble already.
Making Kukovic backpedal all the way through. Covering up.
Covers up well, Gurkan.
Sam trying each other out at this early stage.
Oh, great kick there by Gurkan. Great. Have a look at this guy. Making him backpedal all the way through.
Croatian working, but not scoring at the moment. Gurkan with the heavy right.
Overhand right there by Gurkan. Lovely overhand right.
That looked like more of a forearm shot than a punch. Referee brought the Croatian down.
Standing 8 count. Gurkan ready for business.
Circulates keen to go.
Gurkan wanted to take this fight in the first. Croatian fighting back.
Ivica coming back. Ivica's down.
The Croatian is down. I don't think he's going to make it. He's got the 9-10. He is. He's going to come up. 8 count again. 9.
There's a lot of pride here tonight, guys.
Right on is the word from Joe Lanciano. Now twice the Croatian.
For the opportunity here.
Gurkan really attacking.
Ozkan.
The Croatian in a lot of trouble.
Well, there it goes.
Croatian's down again.
It's all over.
The fight's over.
It's all over.
The fight's over.
The crowd here is electrifying here at the Sports and Entertainment Centre.
Gurkan wins the fight in the first round. Very close to the end of the first round. Gurkan another successful defense of that ISCA super middleweight title.
Well, guys, as we know, Gurkan, a very, very fast starter, very strong boy, took the fight right up to Ivic and capitalised.
Gurkan, yes, trains hard. He's a very conditioned fighter, as you can see from his body. Just a outright champion.
All calm and collected when he spoke to us overnight. You wouldn't even think he's going to the fight.
Gurkan is a very well-spoken young man, a gentleman in the business and a gentleman out of the business. Look, speaking to Gurkan earlier on tonight, Gurkan says, I'm out of the ring, I'm a gentleman, in the ring I'm a gentleman, but it's business as usual. And as you saw tonight, he proved it to us.
Oh, the crowd here just to their feet, warming to it. And we're just going to take this little bit of time out for the official announcement coming to us in the ring, and we might get a word just after that with Gerald, who's come back, not looking his usual brilliant self, but we'll be speaking to him very, very shortly. We'll take time out and wait for that announcement to come, which I'm sure will keep the Turkish people very, very happy here tonight.
Jaw knockout right on the bell of the opening round, retaining his Oscar World Super Middleweight Championship, Gürkan Özkan. From Sterling Security. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very gracious people. In Melbourne town, I'd like to talk to Harry Gorian. Come on, give Harry a big round of applause. The manager, mentor of the two Croatia team. Harry was the first round stoppage. Gurkan, a pretty hot fighter.
Well, we knew that Gurkan is a hard puncher. We try to prepare and to avoid his strong punches. Unfortunately, what happens, happens. But in any case, in October, I'm looking to bring another fighter who should fight Gurkan tonight, and that will be the fight to see.
Harry Gorian, he'll be back in just a moment. Thank you, Harry. And bad luck, Ivica. Gurkan, Jamal, come round. Come on, hail our world champion, Gürkan Özkan.
Thank you for turning up tonight and supporting me and the rest of the fighters. I'll fight any Croatian, mate. Sanasi, not a problem. I was originally meant to fight Sanasi. I think because of the war, he couldn't get his visa. Sanasi was meant to fight Ian Jacobs in Italy, but I'm trying to fight Ian Jacobs in December 4, but he doesn't want to fight me either. So, you know, I'm fighting Mark May in 3 weeks in Sydney, and possibly a professional world title against this Russian champion. It's from Russia. So from there, Croatia, not a problem. I'd like to thank my trainer, Jamal Hassan. He's really believed in me and pushed me all the way. And Tarık Solak. 1 year ago, we were just fighting in billboards, 500 people. And look, there's 7,000 people tonight. So I'd like everyone to give Tarik a hand, and Nick Kinos. Yeah. I'd like to thank a few people, Oz Design and Mobile World, Mustafa, Hashim from Vision Windows, Coffee Life, and De Palma's Restaurant, thank you. And all my fans, my soccer club, Parkdale, thanks boys. I'd like to thank all the Croatian supporters coming down all the way to support their fighter. That's it. We'd like to stand the man and see you next time. I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Harry. 3 cheers for Gurkan. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Jamal Hassan.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. I'd like to thanks to God for giving us this victory. That's the first. And I'd like to thanks for Croatian boy and his trainer to come down and fight with Gurkan. I know wasn't the guy originally supposed to fight, but I think he's a very gutsy boy. After copying Gurkan hard punches, he stands up and going very tough and hard. But unfortunately, Gurkan punch is very strong. That's why he won most of his fights by knockout. Thank you very much coming down to Australia. Please give them a hand. Actually, from this crowd, I like to bring better fighters up, like unfortunately happens about Bara and Jalal. I hope they learn their lessons, especially Bara. He won't do that again, he come up better next time. It's only boy tonight who was trying for this fight was Gürkan, and he's getting his result. Please give him a hand for giving him a fight for training. I just like to say, which is always I say, a few words for the Turkish community. Please forgive me if you can't understand me. I'll thank you for listening me if you don't even understand. Türk kardeşlerimiz bizi buraya seyretmek için geldiğiniz için hepinizden Allah razı olsun. Yine her zamanki sözüm, bu güzel dünya şampiyonluğu karşısında ancak Allah derim. Hepinizden Allah razı olsun. Allah yardımcınız olsun. Duanızı esirgemeyin. Çok sağ olun, var olun.
Tarik, Gurkan mentioned a lot of prospective fights, and you've been a guiding light in his career. Anything on the horizon?
Yes, in 3 Sundays' time, that's 26 of August, we're fighting in Sydney against Mark May. So we'll defend our world title. Mark May is very confident. He believes he can take the title off us. But we're promising one thing. We're not going all the way to Sydney to lose. We're going to bring it back to Melbourne so we can defend it again. I would now like to call up Mr. Nick Canos, which is my partner tonight. Also, the man behind a lot of the hard work tonight. Can Nick please come up from my show number 1 to this very show that we've ended up being partners at. He's always been behind me, besides me, helping me. Thank you very much.
Actually, all the credit goes to the fighters, because they're the ones that walk in here and put their balls on the line. And that's a fact. Anyway, we hope you enjoy the show, and Mr. Tarık Solak's got a lot of shows planned in the future. Thank you for your support. Hang on, we've got some plaques to give to sponsors.
Thank you. No dispute. Half each.
I just want to put the challenge up for Ian Jacobs. His promoter give him an offer, and he's claiming he can't fight with Gurkan in 12 months' time because his contract, all this bullshit. He can't get away. Ian Jacobs has to fight with Gurkan this year, or we're gonna put shit on him every fight. So Gurkan ready to take him. He's talking about 12 months. I think he can have all his years, but I think Gurkan's ready to take him this year, so he can't get away. Thank you very much.